morning, everybody. This is Early Morning Live, the DCN SMOKE. Just wanted to come by briefly. En route to work this morning. Lots going on. Lots going on. But can you hear me? If you can, just say yes in the chat. Again, this is Early Morning Live, DCN SMOKE. So much is going on. And it is sad. The things that we are focusing on with all this going on in America on the local, state, and national levels. And we are fighting again with all kinds of stuff. People talk about unite. You can't unite when people don't want to unite. Yeah, they do. People unite around foolishness. And I am sick and tired of foolishness. I have worked too hard, too long, trying to make it some kind of a better place to live, work, and play. And I just refuse to continue. I'm just tired how things are going, and ain't nobody saying nothing. And everybody know I ain't that guy. I ain't scared to speak out. But let me get to it right quick. It ain't got long. Like I said, it's a lot going on, and the most recent is Rocky Mount City Councilman is in the news about with several charges. Look it up here on my page, or you can go to just Google it. Boris Walker, Rocky Mount City Council, domestic, I think sexual battery, and another charge. But anyway, folk, you're talking about, you're mad because fighting crime, put it out there. But half of the time, you black folk are the ones that sending stuff to fight crime about what's going on in the black community. I'm not going to send fighting crime a damn thing. They might read it on my page, or somebody might send it to them. Yesterday, I was looking at how folk were going in on the same folk that was going in on fighting crime or some of the same folk that were that sent stuff to her. Because you like a lot of damn drama. But it's only when it's not your friend or family. But when it comes to your friend or family, then you got a problem. Well, who to do? I want to touch on character. I heard what I seen. Well, let me go back. It's funny because yesterday I was the one that first posted about it. Because I got a message from Durham asking me, sent me a link, and so I Googled it, and when you went to my page, you saw a lot of different things, but one was listed untitled, and that was the court case. Then sent me a message, asked me, was this the guy that followed me to my car at a funeral last year? I was at a funeral. But anyway, I want to speak to character It's okay. I consider myself a damn good person. But if I do something out of the ordinary, in the news, in the courts, then I gotta pay the price. That's right. I gotta pay the price. And then who gets to decide about character? You, because you're friends with them. But what about the other person? We're talking about man versus woman. And I talk about it all the time. I support women. I be in meetings. They be attacking women. Men be in there, preachers, others don't say a damn thing. I was in one Saturday, the Democratic Party meeting. I made a statement. When I made a statement, damn, I was told to get out of the meeting if I had something else to do, because I was trying to shut the foolishness down. It's sad you sit in a room with a bunch of educated folk that's supposed to be about business, and they don't say a damn thing. And Commissioner Viola Harris, when she made some comments, she said that we got to stop backbiting and tearing each other down. Well, first of all, when we say backbiting and tearing each other down, what is the service? What is the what drives that? Just because somebody is calling somebody out, that ain't backbiting. If they damn it wrong, that ain't backbiting. That ain't tearing nobody down. See, we gotta stop these damn pretty words. Feel good and that may sound good, but it's crazy. Folks sat in that meeting and just let the meeting just go damn crazy. No order. Matter of fact, none of the Democratic Party meetings we've had in the last 2 years has been in order. Bunch of foolishness. But that's what we got. We allow foolishness all the time. But then get on social media and places and talk that mess, supporting mess. It's time out, black folk. We got too much going on. You got these fools running the country. We got to fight them. Got to fight in-house. Got to fight each other. It's crazy because nobody wants to call a spade a spade. Nobody wants to call out foolishness because you want to play it safe. It's time out for playing it safe. Preachers want to preach to folk in the street when damn preachers are doing the same damn thing folk in the street are doing. So how can you tell them talk about what they doing in the street when you doing the same damn thing? Okay, do it, but don't try to tell folk in the street about it ain't right when you ain't right. I'm sick of black folk mess. If you ain't gonna be about truth, stop getting up in front of folks. Stop getting on social media. Trying to act like you about what's right. About unity. Y'all don't want to unify. That's why we in the position we in today, because of foolishness. Too much division has been, and when people bring it up, you make them the enemy. Try to discredit them. Well, discredit their character. Here we go back to character. And some of the same folk that sit there and say nothing are some of the same folk that have said around me what about what's wrong, But you get in a meeting and you will try to play it safe. Well, it's time out for playing it safe around me, because I'm going to start calling all your asses out. And just because I'm the only one that ain't afraid to say it in a meeting, on social media, whatever, I don't give a damn about you. I don't need no validation. See, I ain't got no friends that gonna support me in my mess, and I ain't gonna support people in their mess. I'm gonna wait for the outcome. I don't care if it's family, friends, or who. I'm not supporting foolishness. So don't even come to me with it. I got more calls and messages yesterday. People want to know was it true about the J. Kelly saga. On Saturday, the Democratic Party chair said I was coming to me begrudgingly, and if I had somewhere to go, there's the door and all that kind of food. See, if I was the kind of person that hold grudges, I could call out a whole lot of damn folks. Begrudging minded about it, rather. Because I have promoted a whole lot of folks. The J. Kellys and the Andre Knights and Sheriff Clee Atkinson, white folk, registered deeds, other places. If I wanted to, if I was that type of person that folks trying to paint my character, and then you let people sit around in the room that know me, hell, she don't even know me like that, but you don't say nothing. You know my character, but no, you sit there and let them try to discredit me and other folk. And Natalie O'Ree was being targeted. I'm the only something I was about to say. So let's get back to the meeting. I didn't want, and I told Natalie O'Ree not to run for chair. Told her. But she did anyway. But she didn't deserve how she was singled out in the meeting. And before I shut down, what folk got to understand that I am a 62-year-old grown-ass black man. I try to respect folk, but when we're all grown, and I definitely try to respect women. Last 2 years I have. I stepped down from vice chair of the party because I found out in about 2 months that I would not be able to work with the chair, and that's what I said. I could not work with the chair from the first vice chair standpoint, but I am still on the executive committee simply because I am a precinct chair. But I just refused to. Well, one thing, because I knew they didn't know what the hell they were doing, still don't know what the hell they're doing, and I was not going to go to every meeting and just fight. I would just sit back and let folks see for themselves, and folk have seen that we don't have a damn party, crazy as hell, but we sit back and allow mess, and that's why we continue to get mess. Well, I gave y'all 2 years to see that we have a mess, and every meeting that I go in from here forward, I'm going to challenge mess. I told them I would not vote on the Treasury report because of the way it's being done. That was one of the reasons why I stepped down, because I didn't like how they was going to handle the money, and they made it point clear they were going to do what the hell they want to do, and they doing just that. And then when Jim Wren tried to bring it up Saturday at the meeting, he was shut down about how money is spent. Then you got people on the state level that support their foolishness. And you supposed to be waiting on both sides. How you gonna come for me? You should be representing me just like you represent the county officer. See, that's the problem right there. Folk got to understand that you are supposed to be about what's good for everybody, not just certain folk. when you represent folk, you gotta be about all folk, not just certain folk. And when stuff in the system, you gotta get both sides, and we gotta stop promoting foolishness. But I ain't that guy. So y'all have a good morning, and I'll be back tonight, Tuesday and Thursdays, the DCN SMOKE days. So stay tuned tonight. I'll be back tonight. Might be back even before tonight. This has been Early Morning Live, the DCN SMOKE. Black folk, y'all better get it right. It's time out for a whole lot of foolishness.